Hey guys. I totally hit the live button before I could even put my thing up here. So you guys, well, this is just gonna be backwards. Oh my gosh, I was trying so hard not to hit the live button. I was trying to back out so I could flip the camera. I was even putting my hair up. Yo. All right, well, anyways, here we are. It is what it is. We're already here. So I guess we're just gonna try. Let me see, I wonder if I turn this. No, it's like, no, you can't rotate your phone while you're live. Okay, fine. Fine, how do I get, it's like I can't even, yeah, well. Everybody's gonna say it's backwards, it's backwards. Yes, yes, I know. Oh well, here we are. Okay, so today's live is actually, we're gonna keep it under 30 minutes. I do have a meeting at 8, so let's get going. Let me send this over. Oh my goodness. Okay, my camera, backwards. LOL, oops. All right, sending that, getting this pulled up. Hi, you guys. Okay, hit the heart button. Okay, y'all, okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna do two different things. We are going to be, we're gonna be using Canvas. So I have my Canvas here, and I'm gonna show you two different ways. One way is new to me. I have not done it before. So the other way, I'm going to show you how I normally would prep my Canvas before I do a project, okay? So what you will need is going to be a sander. I'll go ahead and use this one. Let me swap out, because that still has the Orion color on it. So I'm gonna swap it out. Okay, we're gonna use our sander here. On one of them, we're just going to sand the canvas down, okay? I'm just gonna go across. And you'll be able to feel the difference. This side is smoother. This side still has some texture to it. It's gonna be that woven texture for the canvas. We kind of wanna flatten that out, okay? So of course, you always have options. I'm going to show you two different ways because I've had the question come up quite a few times recently about how to do canvas. So I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to use the gesso. I just haven't done it yet. So that's been one way that's been recommended. So I'm going to give it a try. We'll see which way that we like better. But we're going to go ahead and prep these canvases. So again, one way is going to be by sanding. Okay, I'm just gonna actually wipe this down with a baby wipe real quick just to make sure I got all the little pieces. Okay, so this one is good to go. This one does need to be painted. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna paint it real quick. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Hello, you guys. So tell me, have you used canvas with chalk before? Like, have you used the two together? And if you have, did you have any issues with it? Did it bleed a little bit? Or maybe the first time you used it, it bled? Did you sand it to fix it? Or have you used this gesso? That was a really hard aluminum piece to take off. I like using canvas, but you do have to take your time to prep it. I agree. Oh, I hope that wasn't me. It might have been me. I'm sorry if that was. I am here. Hopefully you are too. All right. So we're gonna take some of this Now, it is an opaque matte white ground applied to surfaces to seal and prepare before painting. Okay, that is what it is. That is the description it gives. So, hopefully that helps. Okay, and we're going to just paint. I probably should have just put it straight on here. We're gonna paint it. So what I am, in theory, like what I'm thinking is that this paint is going to fill in those woven, that woven texture. So typically if you do use canvas, it can bleed, okay? And sometimes canvas is our first go-to type project just because they're a little bit on the more inexpensive side. You can get them at Dollar Tree, you can get them in packs of 10 at, you know, like Hobby Lobby or whatever craft store, even Walmart. So what I find happens is you go to use chalk for the first time and you use it on a canvas surface. You mess up, you're like, I can't do this. I don't know how she makes it look so easy. Maybe it's not for me. And I'm gonna tell you, no, it is totally for you. It is not you. It is the surface you chose, okay? This surface is more of like an intermediate to advanced type surface. It is not a beginner surface, all right? Chalkboard would be a beginner surface because you can remove it. Especially our chalkboards that we have online, the board and base is a perfect beginner project. But I will say canvas is not a beginner project. And if it was your first project and you rocked it, you are awesome. You keep doing you and whatever works for you. But I will tell you, if you are one of those who ended up not doing well because this is the first surface you use, I want you to try again, okay? I want you to try again. I always have issues with the hard canvases, but not the framed ones. I sanded, painted, waxed, applied transfer. I've always used sealant, spray on the, see, that could work too, yep. Never used canvas, I use them often. Once in a while, have them bleed, no problem. Came out. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so see, some of you guys are fine with it. Others might have had some issues, okay? So let's go ahead. I painted that one. I'm gonna let that one dry. We're going to go ahead and paint this background on the one that we sanded. Okay, and I'm just going to paint it with, let's do Grage. And normally I would just put it in a little, I should have done that for you, I'm sorry. A little color tray, spray it with some water, but you know what? I just put it straight on the board and sprayed some water on it. It's still gonna mix. Okay, plus my Grage is a little bit more on the liquidy side. It is not super thick. So that was nice. I should be able to spread this all the way around. Okay. And then we do want this to dry completely. No problem. It will dry pretty fast as long as it's thinned out. And we're gonna see which one works best, right? So that's what I'm gonna kind of go through, kind of walk you through which one maybe I would prefer. So the one that I'm painting currently, this is the one that we sanded. Okay, that's normally what I've done. I've sanded canvases down a little bit, paint them, wax it, apply your paste, transfer. And I usually don't have any problems. Every now and then I'll find a spot, maybe I didn't sand it down all the way. But other than that, I normally don't have too many issues. But I do want to try that other way that has been recommended a few times. So I wanted to give it a try. Okay, all right, that is painted. I'm going to set that aside. Let's bring this little guy back over. Let's make sure it is dry. And then we'll go in and paint it, okay? I plan on using the Apple Orchard Pumpkin Patch on canvas. They're on sale. 2 in a pack, 50% off on the East Coast of Canada. Awesome. Yes, it's going to be a great project to do a canvas on because you can do the watercolor technique a lot easier on canvas or on wood, and it's going to look great. You bought canvases yesterday? Awesome. Hi, Marilyn. All right, so we're just going to dry this up real quick. And then we're going to apply we'll do the same background, right? We'll do the grage color. And sorry, you guys, I know that my camera's backwards. I accidentally pushed live too soon. Where do you get the jar of stuff you put on the other canvas? Oh, this on my Amazon store. So if it's not there, it should be there, but if it's not there, I will go on and double check right after this live to be sure it is there, especially if it works better. Actually, I don't think I put it on there yet because I wanted to test it. So right after this live, if it works great, I will go put it up there for you guys. But my Amazon website can be found at spoiledbybrie.com. Okay, so again, we're gonna take the paste. I'm gonna spray a little bit of water in there. This paste in particular is already a little bit more on the thinner side, so I'm just gonna thin it out just a little bit more. Kind of helps with the dry time. And then we're just going to spread this across our canvas, because the background is all going to be the same. It is just going to be this grage color, okay? Yes, definitely go back and check out how the two canvases were prepared once you see the finished product. One of them we did, we sanded down, and the other one we used the gesso. Okay, I needed a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna pull this across. Let's get this all painted up. And like I said, I do need to keep an eye on the time, just so I can be sure I don't miss my meeting. I'm adding a little bit of water on my brush because I feel like the paint is a little thick and it's drying on me. So I'm just adding a little bit of water to kind of move it around. Also, I think the layer underneath the gesso is going to be a little bit different to work with. I think I might have gotten it a little too wet underneath, and it like re-wet the surface. So, like when I sprayed it, it must have re-wet it. So I probably really should have put it in a jar or put it aside and then wet it there and then paint it, okay? Yeah. Gesso. Gesso. I know, I can't believe she's about to go to kindergarten either. Family's doing good? All right. Let me add. Yeah, see, I don't like that very much. So I think I may just have to leave it like that and then let it dry completely, because I feel like the more wet it gets, the more it's gonna pull up. So again, I probably didn't let it dry completely underneath. So let's hope that that works out, okay? I didn't change my camera today, sorry. Oh no. I feel like this one just does not like me today. It just messed up again. So as of right now, the sanding is winning. Sanding is winning in my book. The other way, I just feel like it's one more step, but like I said, we'll see how it comes out in the end. But welcome, say hi. Had to do all the transfers, I know, right? Yep. And she's scared to go into kindergarten. I don't know what she said, that she was scared of, she's scared of getting an F. And I was like, Riley, you're not gonna get an F, honey. You're so smart. So, yes. And she thought she was going to school today. I was like, no, we're just registering you for school. You don't go right now. We don't even know when Meet the Teacher is yet. We don't find out till like after July something. Okay, so we have dried it. We are now going to step, this one is step 3, okay? So step 1 was sanding, step 2 was painting, step 3 is waxing. That is for this canvas, okay? That is this prep for this canvas was sanding. So we are going to wax because we painted the surface. Now, if you are putting your design directly onto the canvas itself without painting, don't wax, okay? Just sand, then apply your transfer. You have 1 through 5. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, currently we still have, you know, like the numbers. I'm like, I didn't stop teaching that long ago. I don't remember it changing, but we still have, the last time I checked, we still had numbers. Still graded by numbers. All right, so I'm gonna rub this in a circle. I'm just making sure that the whole thing is getting covered. Okay. All right, so now we're going to the next step, which is applying the transfer. Okay. I think they do get, I don't know if they get letters. Maybe they just get check marks. Like if they did their homework or didn't do their homework. I don't know that they get like A or A+ written on their stuff anymore. Okay, y'all, we are going to do an ice cream theme. If you haven't seen, right behind me back there, I have a ton of ice cream cutouts and stuff. Hint, hint. If you are subscribed to our craft box, our monthly wood craft box, it's blanks. They're not painted. It's ice cream theme. And it was so much fun. My sister painted all of those for me. I'll be posting the graphics and they will be shipped out hopefully, what is today? Tomorrow, so maybe like Friday. On Friday, we'll get them all shipped out. All right, so we're going to use this ice cream design. I could probably scoot this up just a tad bit. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do, ooh, let's use espresso. Sorry, you guys, I know they look the same, but one is bark, and one is espresso, which is our brand new dark brown paste. It comes out July 9th. Okay, you can't tell because the bottom of my jar is kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see. You can see there's a difference. This one looks more like brownie. I think it is kind of hard to tell, but I think I have a better picture of them. That bark paste is just very well used. So, A+, yeah. All right, so we're going to add this to our cone. Okay. We're going to pull this up. I'm gonna bring it over here to spray it. Okay, and that is drying. Let's see. We're gonna dry this real quick. Hi. It does look like melted chocolate, doesn't it? All right, again, I'm gonna apply a little bit of wax over the top part of our cone here, mainly because I don't want the next transfer to stick to it and pull up some of that paste, okay? Hi guys, doing good. So here we go. Lines up almost perfect. Well, it does line up perfectly. I am using some coral. We can definitely go in and do some watercoloring for these. Where? Okay. That's number 2. Both of those are cleaned off. I've already cleaned front and back. Babies are doing good. Thank you. Okay. Again, we're gonna go in with a little bit of wax. Again, it's just up here on the very top of the ice cream. We're gonna line these up, and they line up again. They pretty much line up perfectly. This one probably is gonna overlap a little bit. Looks like it. So we'll just wing it a bit. I have some cherry here. Hi. I have cherry that we're gonna put up here on our.
Hi guys.
On our cherry.
Oh, there it is.
Did you have a good nap?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you get me an orange?
Yeah.
Orange paste?
Where is it?
It's gonna be underneath that.
This one?
No, give me the lighter one. The one that you used yesterday. This one right here? The front one?
This one?
Nope, front, right up here.
This one?
That one, yeah.
Where's the ice cream?
Let me see. It's over there. I think. I think it's over there. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of peach cobbler on here as well. So this is gonna be kind of like a mango strawberry ice cream I've got going on. I'm getting close to the cherry, but not too close. Chocolate milk?
Yeah, my banana one, or not the banana one. The monkey one. I just forgot.
Yeah, you can have one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you. All right, thank you. She really is the sweetest. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry real quick. We're going to try and dry this one. If this one is not dried, you guys, I'm just gonna skip it for now. This is the Just So one. It's really not even dried yet. I'm thinking I should have let it dry completely earlier, or I might have to redo it. All right, we may have to redo it. I know I'm running out of time, so let's finish this one, and I'll have to come back and do the other one for you guys. But here's what we're gonna do. We are going to, I'm gonna get a couple of color trays. We're gonna start with the espresso. I'm going to get my paintbrush here and my water. So I'm gonna scoop out a little bit of that espresso, and I'm gonna have a lot more water in it. Okay. A lot of water. And we're just gonna go in here. Oh, that, of course, that wax did it. All right, so there's that. We're just learning all kinds of new things today, aren't we? All right, so if you want a watercolor, you can't wax. Well then. Well then, it does kind of do it. It kind of stains it more than anything. I wonder if it'll dry if I just leave it in here. Let's try. I'm gonna try. I can kind of get it to stay. All right, we may be okay, y'all. We may be okay. All right, looks good. That's one. Okay, let me clean out that color tray. Let's do our next color. It does look like sherbet. So yum. All right, I'm gonna scoop out again. All you need is a little baby tiny piece. Spray up some water. Like really liquidy. Let's see if this one will let us do it. I feel like I kind of got to get past the wax. Ah! The bottom let me do it eventually, so I'm like, well, maybe this part will too. Let's see, what if we pat it and then do it again? Not quite. What if we add a little bit more paste? All right, maybe it was just too liquidy. I added a little bit more paste, you guys, and that seems to be working a little bit better. Still not the best. So I really do want to see how that other one will turn out, because see, I would still need to wax it. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. We are going to figure this out. Let's get some of this one. Again, I think we just end up wetting the paint underneath. And then once we dry it off, it kind of pulls up some of it, maybe. Maybe that's what's happening. This is just mainly helping me not have to go through and do a second layer, right? We could just paint it with another color underneath and then go back on top of it, wax it. Honestly, that's probably what I would do. Maybe it's the canvas. Maybe it's the canvas with the wax. I am not a painter, so I personally don't know why it wouldn't be taking it besides the wax. But I do feel like the brown on the bottom did really well. So, I mean, that gives me hope. All right, let's try the little charity. And see, I did not add any wax up here at the very top besides like the basic, the very beginning one we put on the grage. So, again, that's probably why. I need a green. Yay! Okay, so here is how it came out. You can still see it. Oops, sorry, it's backwards. I still think it looks pretty cool, you guys. I think it still came out good. And then we'll add a frame to it. I'll paint that frame and glue it on so it'll end up looking like that. And then I think I have a backer, like a easel. So it'll sit like that. What color frame do you guys think we should choose? Let me know what color frame so I can finish it up. I do need to jump onto a meeting. Now you want ice cream. I'm glad that one worked out well. But like I said, this one, it's not dry over here just yet. This is the one where I used the gesso. And I'm not 100% familiar with it, but hang on, we might be able to put it on there and just see if it comes up or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the wax. I'll go ahead and do this one real quick. This one's gonna be easy. It's just gonna be some words. But we'll see if it comes up. If it does, then we know we need to wait a little bit longer, okay? The cone looks, I know the cone looks really good, doesn't it? All right. So the important thing about putting it on canvas, double check and make sure there are no little bits of pieces right around where the silk screen is. Okay, if not, you will get some bleeding happening there. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll do teal. Just wanted to make sure it was going to show through. And so again, we did 2 different ways to prep the canvases. One of them was with sanding. The other one was we painted it with the gesso prep paint. Prep paint, I think is what it said on the back. Yeah, prepare. To prepare and seal. But it is white, opaque white. So I'd like to see it over something. So I wonder if I seal this with it, what will happen? This is trial and error anyway, so what will happen if we do it? All right. Cute. Let me add a little bit of water on a couple of these. All right, it did bleed a little bit on the eye. Okay. But it did work for the most part. It didn't pull up where I thought it was going to be a little bit troublesome here. So that's good too. All right, good thing is with canvas, I'm able just to add a little bit of water and kind of clean up that area under the eye real quick. So it did work. Obviously this color is not the best choice with the grage, but yeah. Okay. So personally, I still prefer sanding. This one was with sanding. This one was with the gesso prep underneath it. Okay. Anyways, let me know. Let me know if you're going to, which one you still prefer to use. Are you going to give this a try and see if you can perfect it? Or do you continue using the sanding because that's what's working for you? Let me know. And then also, let me know if you use this for anything else. Maybe we can try and seal a couple of projects with it to kind of see what it would look like. It does say it is a matte, opaque white. So maybe it'll dull it down a little bit. So we'll see. Okay. I personally, and I like the sanding better just because that's what I'm used to. This I'm not used to yet. But maybe if I use it a little bit more, I can kind of figure out ways to use it that it would be more beneficial to use. But until then, we'll just keep practicing. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the ice cream though.